students, hope all of you are in good shape. Today we will be revising two chapters. First one is the adjectives and the second one is the degrees of comparisons of adjectives. Okay, before discussing these chapters, there are quite a few things, very important things that I need to say. This is a revision video. Okay, so in this video I am not going to explain things in details because we have recently learned these things. The students who for some reasons missed those videos where I taught these things, these topics for the first time, don't watch this video now. At first you complete watching those main videos, detailed ones. I mean, in those videos everything has been explained in full details. At least I explained as much as I could do. So watch those videos at first, then come to this one. Otherwise you will not be able to understand this one. Okay, here I will just mention, I will just highlight the most important things. Everything is important. Trust me, each and every word of the included portion is important, but I will be highlighting the most important portions. That's it, nothing else. And one rectified answer has been provided in today's study material. Go through that obviously, and don't think that throughout the whole week you are going to revise these two chapters only because I am revising these two chapters in today's video. No, in the study material under the homework section you will get to know that, if you check it you will get to know that I have asked you, suggested you to go through all the chapters included in the pre-annual unit test and solve the worksheet. If you have not done it, solve the worksheet of modals and active and passive voice provided in your book at least. And there are other sources also, lots of sources you can get from book, you can get from internet especially. Okay, because nowadays you have to use mobile phones, you can use it in a positive way. You can search questions from internet. If you are done with your school books worksheet, you can search new questions from internet. Okay, in this way you keep on practicing each and every chapter. And there is important thing regarding project that I need to mention, that I know some students, because it is a technical matter, some students as usual faced issues while project submission. That is completely okay, and you know there is another way that you can send me through messages, I mean WhatsApp or mail, no problem. But some students are there who are sending me projects and are thinking that okay, the paper that I have used, on that paper I have written my details like name, section, class, roll number, student ID, etc. So I don't need to type my name or anything. I just need to send the PDF or the image. Don't do that. If you have done that, in the next message you need to type your details, so that in future when I will search your name in the search bar, your project or your mail or message will appear. It's not possible to track everyone from now only. In future when I will check, I will just search your name. When I will not find your name in the response sheet, I will search your name in mailbox, in WhatsApp. But if you don't type your names and other details, that will not appear. Understood? And I am not going to give you a single mark for that. So if you have done that already, that you have sent the message, image or PDF, but have not sent any details in typed form, you just type them down and send me again. Understood? Okay, now you will be starting the discussion. So what is an adjective? That's the basic thing you need to know before going to read anything about adjective. Adjective is obviously one of those 8 parts of speech, and what does it do? It describes, it qualifies a noun or a pronoun. You can get the definition from your book. Like, this is an easy question. In this particular sentence, question is a noun. Easy, the particular term easy, it is qualifying it is describing the quality of the noun, that is question. In this way, easy becomes the adjective here. Now you will get to know that there are 6 types of adjectives mentioned in your book. The first one is just the thing that I have mentioned. The adjective of quality. The number of mosquito has been increased so much that I am getting distracted, you know. Oh God. Anyway, so the first one is adjective of quality. It basically answers the questions what kind of. As I said, this question is easy. What type of question? What kind of question? Easy. So the term easy, it is an adjective of quality. On the other hand, there are some, not on the other hand, there is a thing named proper adjectives, which adjectives are termed as proper adjectives that you get from a proper noun. Like Indian people are very generous. Which people? Indian people. The term Indian, it is describing the people. Okay. So in this way it becomes an adjective of quality. Okay. But because from the proper noun India, the adjective Indian has been formed, it can also be named proper adjectives. Understood? So proper adjectives are basically the adjectives of quality. Next, that I was going to say, adjective of quantity. When you are describing an uncountable noun, you cannot count that thing because it is uncountable. You can measure that thing, but you cannot count it. Like you need to drink sufficient water. Water you cannot count. But with the term sufficient, you are describing the quantity of water that someone needs to drink. But it doesn't show you any number or any kind of thing. So in this particular sentence, the term sufficient, it is an adjective of quantity. Okay, the exact opposite I will say, or I don't know whether it is correct to say opposite, but there is a thing, adjective of number. The name itself suggests very well that here the adjective will describe something related to number, and number means countable noun. In quantity it was uncountable noun, in number it is countable noun. When it is countable noun, you can count it. There are 5 children. How many children? 5 children. Children is a noun, and the term 5, it shows a number and it is describing how many children are there. So these adjectives which shows clear numbers, which are used with countable nouns, they are called adjectives of number. Understood, I hope? And sometimes we say, na, she is the first boy in our class. The boy is described as first boy. First shows you the order of the number. So these things, first, second, third, they are also called ordinal adjectives, not ordinal adjectives. The ordinal adjectives are basically adjectives of number, but as it is showing you an order of number, you can say ordinal adjective. Okay, next one, distributive adjective. An adjective which refers to each one of a number is called distributive adjective. Suppose everyone of my family is ill. Every. So here the term every member of my family is ill. In this particular sentence, every, it shows what to say, that each of my family member. In this way it becomes the distributive adjective, like neither, either, these things. Next. Yeah, this is important. Okay, the page number 25, point number J, that is really important. I have some food. The particular term food, can you count? No. So before the term food you have used some, and as I said before, uncountable noun, this shows the quantity, that is why adjectives of quantity. But some people gathered there. If I say people, you can count very easily. This is countable noun. Before that also you can use some, but here it is not showing you the quantity. Here it is showing you the number. So in the first sentence, I have some food. Here the particular term some is an adjective of quantity, but in the next sentence, some people gathered there. Here you are using the same term some with a countable noun. That's why in this particular sentence it is an adjective of number. It depends on the noun that you are that the adjective is dealing with, whether it is countable or uncountable. If countable, number can be there, and if uncountable, no number, only quantity. Remember this. Okay. After that, demonstrative adjective, obviously to point out something you use this thing to demonstrate something. These, that, these things, you just go through the adjectives. You will see only this, these, that, those, yonder, such and certain. Memorize these things. Only a few demonstrative adjectives. So memorize, underline and memorize. Next, interrogative adjectives, you well know, I don't need to describe this. Obviously, interrogative adjectives are used to put forward, to frame a question like, whose painting was more beautiful? Okay, whose painting was more beautiful? So here the term whose, it is obviously an interrogative adjective. And after interrogative adjective, you will definitely find a noun. Okay, like adjectives are placed generally before nouns, so obviously you will find a noun. Okay, like what is your name? Here what is not, the term what, it is not an interrogative adjective because there is no noun after this. So you will definitely get a noun after the interrogative adjective. Next one, possessive adjective. I am not going to explain this. Okay, we had a lot of discussion regarding this when we were reading possessive pronoun, and after that during learning adjectives in the live classes and everything. What is a possessive adjective? When it shows possession and it is placed before a noun. Okay, what is the difference? Should I tell you the difference? That this is my pen. In this particular sentence, after the word my obviously indicates the possession, and after the word my you will get to know that there is a noun pen. In this way the word my becomes an adjective. But if I say the pen is mine, mine is not a possessive adjective. Why it is not a possessive adjective? Because after mine there is no noun. And adjectives, as I said, are in most of the cases placed just before the noun. Okay, after that you solve the exercise if you have not done, and go and check the study material. If you find anything problematic or anything like that, you just need to inform me today only or maximum on the next day. Okay, after that I am not going to hear anything. That means I had after examination don't come, and means I had a doubt but I forgot to ask. No, I will not listen to you. This is totally your responsibility. Then I will think that you didn't solve anything on proper time. Okay. After that, degrees of comparison, here there is nothing that I can describe. 3 degrees. Okay. Positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree. In positive degree, there is no comparison. If you compare between 2 or 3, there is no up and down. Like everything is equal in positive degree of comparison. Okay. Ram is good. Ram is as good as Shita. Okay. They're like equal. Everything is equal, or there is just no comparison. Now you can write these sentences in various types. Okay. That you can practice from the worksheet mentioned in page number 31. And I have provided most of the answers also. You just solve them and check. So you will get to know how you can write, how you can practice various degrees, how you can write various sentences of same degree, various types of sentences of same degree. There are different types, that you can use while writing a sentence. Okay. Next, comparative degree, when you are comparing between things and one is in higher side and one is in the lower side. That is the thing that happens in comparative degree. Ram is better than Sham. You are comparing between two and one is better. In superlative degree, where there will be at least 3 persons or 3 things, 3 nouns, at least 3 or more than that, and one or something will be the superior one, the most superior one. Like Ram is the best student in the class. So there is a group of students in the class and Ram is the best one. Before superlative degree, don't forget to place the article the. Okay, this is the rule. Then just solve the exercise, and the most important thing from this chapter is you need to memorize the comparative degree and superlative degree of so many adjectives. I would suggest you to solve the adjectives to memorize the comparative and superlative degree of the adjectives mentioned in your book. Okay, in the description portion and in the worksheet also. Those will be more than enough for you right now. There is nothing else that I am going to describe today. And the format of formal letter, I have mentioned it in the homework section also. You need to memorize very well. This time from you I expect better performance. Last time, even after discussing that particular thing hundreds of times, you just showed poor performance. Don't do that. Everything was absolutely fine in class 6, but letter writing, the format, the body was absolutely nice. The format, you just changed everything. Don't change anything. If I say that change this, then only you change this. Otherwise, no, not at all. If tomorrow I come and say that instead of comma you put full stop, then you do that. Otherwise, no. Each and every word will remain same. Only just replace my name with yours, replace my address with yours, but the pattern and everything, that will be same, absolutely same. So memorize these things. Okay, keep practicing. We are going to meet in the live class. If you face any doubt, any sort of query, don't hesitate. Feel free to ask me. Follow the worksheet, follow the study material. Alright, bye bye everyone.